St. Mary's Church in Newport hosted one of the most famous weddings of the 20th century when then Senator John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline exchanged vows back in 1953. Now the church is in need of some repairs, some upgrades. Boston Globe columnist Dan McGowan visited the church recently to learn more. Joins us now. So, you know, you drive by it and everyone's, whoever you're with, I always say that's where the Kennedys got married. It's a very popular tourist attraction in Newport. So it needs some TLC.
Yeah. I mean, you hit it off too. Hit it perfectly. It's an iconic building in Newport. Gets visitors from all over the country, especially when obviously at peak, visitor time in Newport. But I went there just a couple of weeks ago and really took a tour with Father Mark Soriel, who's kind of relatively new there. And you're legitimately seeing parts of the roof falling off. You're seeing some of the siding fall apart. So they've launched this $5 million campaign to try to do a bunch of different upgrades. Now, Father Mark has a lot bigger vision too. He wants to raise, millions and millions more than that, but they think $5 million will get it back into a condition that they can kind of be proud of.
Okay, so one of the reasons the church needs some upgrades, it's a lot of events there recently. It's a huge piece of the tourism industry in Newport, so if you're going to bring people to see it, you want it to look good.
Well, and here's the fascinating thing. They've actually even ramped it up further because historically, St. Mary's Church has only held weddings for parishioners of that church.
Okay.
And that was kind of their tradition for a very long time. Father Mark comes in and he says, you know what? This is a beautiful building. The Kennedys were married here. Everybody wants to get married here. They're now booked out through the next couple of years, every single weekend for weddings there. And so they're trying to really open that place up beyond just the kind of the people who go there every week. And so, I mean, you want it to look nice if you're going to get married there.
Sounds like it was like Augusta National Golf Club before. Like if you weren't a member or a family member, you couldn't really go anywhere near it and be a part of it.
Well, Father Mark tells this story about when he got there, forget the weddings, which are obviously big deals, but people would literally be knocking on the doors to get in because they wanted to visit it, and it would be locked most of the time. He's opened those doors a lot more now. So
Father Mark also told you the Kennedy mystique is still very real in Newport and at the church. So, I mean, what is it about the church? Is there anything you see in there that is got any Kennedy memorabilia? I guess I don't have memorabilia at a church, but is there anything there?
Well, in fact, the kneelers that the Kennedys used in their wedding are still used today. So that's the one big piece of kind of sort of historical relevance there. But I mean, that's one of the things that Father Mark was telling me that he was really surprised about, that people still are coming in. They want a picture of the place, and because they remember kind of a different time in America.
Been here 53 years in Rhode Island. I don't think I've ever set foot in it because I didn't think I could.
You and I can go now.
Now we can all go. So it's interesting to see the upgrades and the renovation project over the next couple of years. Dan, as always, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.